I and you are getting older, unfortunately. In some ways stronger, in some ways weaker, more tired, more things we don't like to admit. And it is easy to miss what we are losing while we are focused on what we don't have. See, I think I know the type of person you are because it's kind of like me. You're sitting there watching a David Goggins video telling you to go harder, that someone is working harder than you while you're asleep. Maybe you put an image of Kobe Bryant on your phone's lock screen to try and motivate you right before going on a 30-minute jog, listening to a Jordan Peterson video, hoping that 30 minutes of jogging will counteract 3 years of bad choices, bad food, bad hygiene. And those are just some things. You want a cool haircut, you want a six-pack abs, you want the nice car, a nice girlfriend, and you want to be him. Now clearly him, the guy that lives a different lifestyle than you entirely. He's done the things that you want. He says the things you want to say. He looks the way you want to look. This guy is confident. He not only knows what he wants, but people respect him for it. And it is no secret that this guy has different habits than you. He lives his life completely different, and not only does he live his life differently, he's living it in a way that just when he puts in $1 he gets $1 back. When you put $1 in, you get a penny. And while you're researching ways to be him, to be that guy, you take a break, right? You browse through Facebook, and as you have seen, all of your friends and family are just maintaining, rarely successful, even though they want you to think they are. It turns out we're all in the same treadmill. And see, in my own journey to figure out how to be some version of him, I remember a quote from a mentor of mine, and I don't remember really where it came from, but after asking what motivated him to be successful, he was doing the things I wanted. He woke up at 5 a.m., he went for runs, he worked out in ways that I felt like I couldn't even physically start to try. And he told me all the general things. It turned out I wasn't doing the things. I wasn't working out the way he was. I wasn't eating the way he was. I didn't have certain elements of self-discipline. But there was also a mindset that he had that I don't think I want. And the more I think about it, the more I don't think I ever want it. See, he told me something that was actually relatively profound, and it has elements of truth to it. He told me that his motivation came from a graveyard. Now, he, like me, are from a small town, and he told me that every time he went for a run at 5 in the morning, he would pass dozens of graveyards, it felt like. In fact, in a small town, you know this if you're from one, there are more graves than people. He said he couldn't help but see the same thing every time he went by them. He couldn't help but seeing the hundreds of headstones and seeing lives lived and people loved and hated. But to him, it wasn't just those generic things of life. He also saw people who were buried with hopes, with dreams, hobbies, things that would never happen. Things like playing in the NBA, going on Broadway, writing a book, even lesser things like to dunk a basketball, drive a Mercedes, or take the family to London on a summer vacation. To him, those things are less than gone. They are completely forgotten. Because at least we have a headstone commemorating the fallen. We don't even know what these things are anymore. Now, unlike my friend, I am an optimist, for the most part. Those dreams might be gone and largely forgotten, but the impact that they had on the lives lived, we will never be able to quantify. And I'm going somewhere with this, but first I want to ask a question. What do you mean when you say you want to be that guy? Do you mean Ryan Gosling? Do you mean just successful in general? I'm curious. Do you find yourself saying you don't want to be perfect, but you just want to be better? You don't want to be the best, but you're done being the worst. Well, with that being said, it reminds me of another quote that I also don't remember where I heard, but I'm sure you've heard it before. Comparison is the thief of joy. But I don't know if you know, or if you do know, you failed to remember it, that you and only you get the privilege of protecting your dreams. You have a special gift from God, which is unique personality, unique loves, unique desires, dislikes, and disgusts. When you look at yourself in the mirror, don't replace your God-given preferences with someone else's dreams of a haircut, dream haircut and dream clothes, dream job, dream way of behaving, acting, and speaking. Don't become your parents' dream job or your parents' school that you've gone to, the alumni of whatever class you're going to be a part of. Don't become someone that is dating someone because everyone thought you were the perfect fit. Those are other people's dreams and never yours. See, you have to operate like you are the guardian of your own God-given heart, and that those dreams will be some of your closest friends, and they are worth protecting. You are not him, and frankly, you probably never will be, and I don't think you want to be. You are you're your own individual soul, you're your own hard-working person that has found their own style, and you have things that you like. There's workouts that you like. If you want to be fit in the way that you want to be. You have a job that you want to be in, or not at all. Figure out a way to live on your own terms. But that doesn't mean go be homeless. There are things you're passionate about that I think are God-given reasons for caring about these things. Now, if you're looking at me and saying, but Jonathan, I don't know what to wear. I don't know what I want to wear. I don't know what job I want to do or what I want to be. That's okay. You can flirt with other things, but I am begging you not to acquiesce to someone else's logic entirely. That doesn't mean that there is no room for improvement or that there are things that cannot be learned from other people. That is far from true. But really hear me when I say, when you're watching another video of Ryan Gosling in Blade Runner in the rain while Ana de Armas looks at him from a big screen, you know the one I'm talking about. This is not something that you should be downloading a personality from. Your personality is a precious commodity because it is the only one. So make sure that when you too are buried, you go knowing that you protected those dreams and you didn't leave them for someone else's. Find things you're passionate about and do them in ways you are passionate about. Be the thing that you want to be. In fact, I am doing the same thing. I am a lawyer who is going to medical school because I want to combine law and medicine because there's things I care about. This is not conventional. People have doubted that this is a good decision, but it's what I want, and I am making my own version of my life that does not reflect what someone else has done. Yes, it's easy when you have other people that have done it before. It's encouraging, but sometimes you just have to go it alone. Now, this is the point where I ask you to like, comment, and subscribe, but I promise I usually post happier content. This was just the mood I am in today. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow, and comment happy things. Good luck.